Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is February 20th, 2026, and we're diving into Western Union's latest earnings report for the fourth quarter and full year of 2025. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to discuss Western Union's performance, especially given the dynamic changes in their business model and market conditions.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Western Union reported a fourth quarter revenue of $1.0 billion, which is a 5% decrease compared to last year. However, the adjusted EPS came in at 45 cents, beating the forecast of 43. John, can you elaborate on these figures?
Absolutely. The revenue decline was primarily due to a slowdown in the Americas retail business, but this was offset by growth in consumer services and branded digital segments. The adjusted EPS of 45 cents reflects improved operating profit and fewer shares outstanding, which helped surpass analyst expectations.
And how does the full year performance look?
For the full year, Western Union's revenue was $4.1 billion, down 4%. The adjusted EPS was $1.75, slightly up from $1.74 the previous year, indicating stable profitability despite revenue challenges.
Consumer services and digital growth. Western Union's consumer services and branded digital segments showed significant growth. Can you tell us more about these areas?
Sure. The consumer services segment saw a 15% increase in revenue, driven by the expansion of their travel money business and higher bill pay revenues. Branded digital revenue grew by 7%, with a 13% increase in transactions, highlighting the shift towards digital-first operations.
What about the consumer money transfer segment?
Unfortunately, the consumer money transfer segment experienced a 7% decline in revenue. This was due to competitive pressures and a decrease in transactions, but the company is focusing on digital growth to counteract these challenges.
Operational efficiencies and future outlook. Western Union has reported improvements in their operating margins. What are the key factors contributing to this?
The GAAP operating margin improved to 18%, and the adjusted margin reached 20%, thanks to cost efficiencies and strategic initiatives. These improvements are crucial as the company transitions to a more digital-focused model.
Looking ahead, what is Western Union's outlook for 2026?
Western Union is projecting a revenue growth of 5% to 8% and an adjusted EPS between $1.75 and $1.85 for 2026. This outlook reflects their confidence in executing their Beyond strategy, focusing on digital expansion and operational efficiencies.
CEO insights and strategic initiatives. CEO Devin McGranahan mentioned some strategic initiatives in the earnings report. Can you share more about these?
Devin McGranahan emphasized the company's shift towards a digital-first operating model and the expansion of their retail footprint. A key strategic move is the acquisition of International Money Express, expected to close in the second quarter of 2026, which will enhance their capabilities in cross-border money transfers.
And what about shareholder returns?
The board approved a dividend of $23.5 per share for the first quarter of 2026, reflecting their commitment to returning value to shareholders while investing in growth opportunities.